Alright.
I am. I'm good. I'm a bit cold today,
It's
so
cold today, isn't it?
jacket's on.
We'll be good, we'll be good. Right, today's episode, holiday stories.
I've got a couple of good, a couple of bad.
Mine are all just daft.
But always funny.
Yeah, just daft. Not necessarily a bad holiday, a bad moment, maybe.
I'm a bad holiday.
So, where were your favourite place to travel first?
I was Cyprus.
I've never been to Cyprus.
I went with my friend Marvin though, and it wasn't like staying in a hotel, it was staying with his sister who lived there, so it was very homely as well.
I'm guessing there's a story with that.
Yeah.
Let's just go into it. Let's just do it.
I'll start with my student exchange first.
Oh, I did an exchange. Who did you do one with?
Hungary.
I did France.
So-
Who's Hungary? What school does Hungary? Why were like France and Spain?
Not school, little college.
Alright.
So it was either that or Sweden. I'd have preferred Sweden.
Yeah, I probably would have done.
But anyway,
You got hungry.
yeah, I got hungry. Starving. Sorry. So we went and then there was me and my friend Farah, that were good friends within the class.
Yeah.
And we get to the airport and it was supposed to be a flight from Manchester or Leeds, I can't remember, to Amsterdam, then Amsterdam to Budapest, and then a bus journey to, it was a place called Pex or Petch, don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
So me and my friend Farah were messing about a lot,
Of course.
and she's Muslim, and at the time she used to not always wear normally westernised clothes, but now and again she'd wear a niqab and all this. So,
Yeah.
so we're going through customs in.
Is she in the niqab and all that kind of polite for customs, or is that not part of the story?
No, she's because we thought it'd be funny
Alright, okay, yeah.
to see if we got stopped.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also had one on.
Alright, okay.
So, funnily enough, we both got held back to have extra searches on our bags and stuff, and rest of the class, they were white, were already in there enjoying the KFC and stuff.
Because
it was a bit of
you're
a
not at all white.
I know, but I had a niqab on.
Well, yeah, I
And
suppose.
she was very light skinned, so she could pass as well, but we just thought we'd see what happened. And then it was a social experiment to see if you get, if
Pretty
you were
much
just to get
your
stopped.
two social experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we get through and stuff, and all our friends are having the KFC or whatever. And we went and got some food, and then we went to the toilet,
Okay.
and whatever we'd had to eat had gone through us pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm on toilet, I'd finished, and then she's like, oh, put the taps on and stuff because I've got stage fright.
Yeah.
And then I heard on the tannoy, could passengers, Shabia and Buttery, please make their way to gate so and so. I'm like, oh, Farah, we're going to have to hurry up. We're going to have to hurry up. They're shouting, and she was like, 1 minute. And I'm like, all right, well, you just do you. We'll get there, don't worry. They're not going to leave without us. That's arrogant.
Really?
So anyway, she finished, and then
The audacity.
we're walking through. This is the last call. Shabia and Buttery, please make your way to gate number 10, whatever. I'm like, oh, probably should hurry up. So we're running, and then we're seeing that half the class had already got on the plane, and we had this one tutor, and she was stressed.
Yeah.
And she's like, come on. And as soon as we got there, they closed it.
So you didn't even get on it?
No, so there was me, Farah, teacher,
Shut
and about
up.
4 of the students.
That just didn't make it to this flight.
Well, they were waiting for us.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Sorry.
so there was like, well, was that Maria now? There was like, no, we'll have to go and get your bags off the plane. I mean, it'll take you longer to go and get our bags
They
off
just
the
let
plane.
you on?
Just let us on, and there was like, no. So teacher, she was one of them where she was stressed, she started crying, and she was like, what are we going to do? And I was like, oh, calm down, Susie. Let's go to the desk and see what we can do. So there was like, right, what we can do, but there'll be a charge, is you can fly to Paris. Then from Paris
Into Hungary.
into Hungary, into Budapest, and then from Budapest,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
And she's like, well, we've got no choice here. And I went, all right, well, we better get on our next flight. And I went to put the niqab back. She went, don't you be playing this. We're not doing this. We're just going to go out for a sing. No, you're not. No. So anyway, we managed to get there eventually.
Yeah. after
But we were so
seeing
far.
many countries in the middle.
Yeah, well, it's nice to, go travelling.
So what did it cost you, or did it come down to school?
Come down at college, I
Oh,
don't
did
know
it?
how much it cost. It did cost a lot of, sitting next to each other on plane. So we get to Budapest and then it's too late for us to travel, so then we have to stay in this bloody B&B thing, and then we've got this friend who was really big and she broke the bed, and it was just a lot. So anyway, we get to where we're meant to be, and we're in this like church hall, and there's families that come up and they'll shout out your surname and then you get your bag and that's who you have to stay with. So poor Farah stood there and no one shouting out her name. And there's this family that are looking on the list and they're doing this and they're talking to somebody. So basically they won't take her because she's Muslim, because of her name, and because she put her niqab back on. And she's going, well, this is racist. And I was like, well, where's she going to go? And they was like, Rachel, it's not your problem, we'll sort her out. She's going to go somewhere. So I go with this family and they're fucking boring.
I had a bad one.
But it gets worse. So I get to the house and she's there trying to tell me all her house rules, and she's like, if you go to the toilet, you put the tissue in the bin, you don't put it down the toilet, blah blah. And I'm like, right, whatever. So I've still got diarrhoea from earlier, so I've gone, actually no, it was a firm log that I did, and I forgot, and I put the tissue in the toilet, flushed, it came out of the toilet.
What, the poop did?
The poop did. And then there was a gap under the door like that, and I'm chasing after this log. It goes under the door, and then I just hear this family going, ah! And I'm like, and they're speaking to each other in Hungarian, I'm like, and then I open the door and I'm like that, looking all dishevelled, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, and Dad's just got like a plastic bag and he's
Picking up your
scooping
turn.
So then I get to my room and I ring Farah and I go, where have they put you? And she's like, I'm in a hostel.
Oh, so she didn't even get a family?
No, and I'm like,
Are they really racist over there, or was it just by chance that family was?
About 3,000 years ago, Muslims invaded, didn't they?
Oh, they're still a bit caught up on that.
But still a bit upset about it. It's quite raw.
I'm sorry. Continue.
So she's like, I'm in this hospital, I'm really pissed off because I'm here by myself. And I was like, oh, don't worry. I've just had Dad chasing my turd out front. Don't worry about it. So the next day, so I'm going to bed and a woman comes in and she goes, I'll wake you up at 5:30. I went, why? She went, you come into mass with us. I went, I'm fucking not. She went, yeah, you are. I went, right.
Is it a Catholic? Is it Catholic or just...
I can't remember.
Well,
So-
not a church of England.
Well, there were a mosque there, but they'd stuck a cross on top of it and turned it back into a church. But anyway, we move.
Extra.
So I go into this church and I get given this hymn book that's written in Hungarian.
That you can't read.
Can't read.
Because you went to Hungary even though you weren't studying
Hungarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm there and I'm like, and woman's next to me going, read the words. And I'm like, I can't think Hungarian. Read the words. And then we had to, part of the exchange thing was we had to go to this hotel. No, we didn't. We had to go to the school that they went to, or college,
Yeah.
and do classes and stuff there. So me and Farah were in there. Like, shut the fuck off. Yeah. So we ran off into
The
city
wilderness of
centre.
Hungary.
She's there getting a fillet of fish burger, I'm there getting what I'm getting, and there's these lads sat there and going, oh my god, are you wanted? And we're like just having a laugh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we're going
yeah.
about our day. So, and then we told the tutor that the reason that we left is that we weren't feeling well, so she went, well, you two go back to my hotel and go and have a lay down. How she fell for that.
Thanks.
So we were just pissing about in the hotel. And then she come up, sending me asleep. And then my family woman come and pick me up, and so Farah went, oh hi, nice to meet you, I'm Farah. And she went, Muslim? And Farah went, yeah. She went,
Really? Is it that bad?
yeah. And I went, you're out of order, you, with finger in her face. And she went,
Not having a clue what you're saying.
yeah. Well, she understood bits of English,
Yeah.
but she was like looking at me. And I was like, oh, I've had enough of this. I'm talking to Susie tomorrow. I don't want to stay with this family anymore. So making me go to church, and the racists don't like them. So anyway, we're in this car and she's showing me that she's taking me up to this mountain thing, and she went, you see this wall? I was like, yeah. So there's a fucking great story behind it. She went, Muslims knots this down. I went, oh. How long ago? 3,000 years ago. Still a bit raw then, you've still not fucking managed to build it back up. And then she's like, and look over here. And I'm like looking at what? And she's like pushing me towards the edge. And I'm like leaning into her hand. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, you, bad. And I was like, you're bad. You can't get over something that happened the dawn of time. So I'm getting back in a car and then
Jesus, man.
and she keeps saying all these racist little things and I'm getting really annoyed and she's showing me a wedding album and I'm like, oh, look at all these pretty white people in your And she said to me, I just saw enough and I went like that and they just went all over the floor. She was fuming. So she went in my room that I was staying in, she threw all my stuff in the suitcase, threw my bag outside, threw a flip-flop at my head and went, leave. And I was like, right, okay. I had about 3% on my phone and I'm thinking, right, this has gone a bit wrong.
So this isn't what I was expecting.
So I go to a phone box and I'm trying to ring tutor and she doesn't answer. So I ring Farah and I go, tell Susie I'm at this phone box and it's outside where I'm supposed to be staying and it's about a 15-minute walk and I don't know where I am. And she's like, what? And then everything went dead. Susie comes in a taxi, get in. And she went, what did you do? And I was like, well, no, I don't want to wear it. Oh, well, okay. So she texts me to the hostel where Farah's staying. And I'm like, this couldn't have worked out.
Yeah, that worked out for you, didn't it?
And she went, this is the noise I was telling you about the ghosts upstairs. I went, Farah, you fucking simple. Other people live in the hostel. I thought there were a ghost upstairs. So we go upstairs and there's this man and he's from Afghanistan and he's studying to be a doctor or whatever, but he wasn't that bright because he put a tin of tuna in a microwave and that blew up. And that's the end of that story, but went downstairs and then I said, oh Farah, when you get out of the shower, will you just put it on for me because it takes a while to warm up because it was an old building. Yeah. So she goes, yeah, so she put the shower on for me. And next thing I just see this stream coming out of the bathroom and I'm like, whoa, so I go in. And she put the shower on, but we're facing out of the bath.
So there was no water in the bath?
No, it was just spraying out. I went, Farah, so I go in and I'm turning the head round and we're getting all these towels and we're putting them down trying to soak it all up. And we had like this balcony outside and I'm like, right, we'll just throw them over the balcony and let them drip dry all day. Yeah. So I go like this and I just hear this, ah! And I look down and there's this old woman that's just been drenched in water and I'm like... And then Susie goes, I need to speak to you both. And what? Well, you know that woman that you drenched? I went, yeah, she went, she's the hostel owner. I went, alright, so we're getting a tent now. But yeah, that was my exchange.
I did an exchange. It wasn't as funny as yours, it was as horrible as yours. So we went to France and the girl came to us first and stayed with us. And why my mum agreed to this is beyond me. Because we lived in a little council house, we all shared a bedroom, and then this poor girl would just put on like a camp bed underneath my bed to sleep. But she had a total different upbringing to me. She was like on path to be a solid human being. Do
you know what I say? Like a contribute member of society, yeah, like just a human,
just a solid human being. And then she would come into my house where we were eating ravioli out of tins.
She loved it.
With big weekly carpets, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I made most of that. I took her out on piss, all the stuff where I used to do on a weekend at age 14. Went to her house. Her mum and dad were like super posh.
Oh.
Like incredibly posh. So she was split between her mum and dad. So first couple of days I had to spend at dad's. Who were like, he spoke amazing English. He had this big fancy house, like next to the sea and everything. It was beautiful. Really tried to integrate me in all horrible foods. Like he wanted to put snails in front of me, that wasn't happening.
Horrible food. Just you gave it in ravioli, yeah.
Yeah, but like stuff I didn't want to eat anyway. And then we went to her mum's, and her mum was this chiropodist. So downstairs she turned it into like a clinic. So they only had the upstairs of the house.
Right.
Oh my god, that woman did nothing with her kids. I spent 10 days sat in a bedroom crying to go home. And that was my week. I'm not even kidding. We did nothing. And I mean, like, my mum really made an effort. Like, on Sunday she took us out for his tea at the pub and she took us to the cinema and...
So you do stuff like...
Yeah, and this woman, honest to God, I'm not even joking, she just had me in her house and I was just stuck. Like, just stuck. They didn't take us anywhere. It was just horrific. So I never did another one. But my first holiday, on my own with a girl I worked with. But at the time we were at college, so I worked for this girl for like 4 hours a week. Do you know, in a restaurant? That was it. But we thought we were besties. We know each other. We are gonna be fine. Went to Magaluf. First night we ended up having a massive fight, so I put between the 2 beds and pushed the beds together.
Why did you have a fight?
I don't even know.
But you squashed it between
I'm
the
a
2
lot
beds.
me. I'm a lot sober, and I'm aware of this. Do you know what I mean? I'm a lot sober, so you've got to really know me to get drunk with me. Like me and you were sound, but this girl had never so much been to Ponty with me. Do you know what I mean? And then first time we went out like on super piss, we're abroad.
Right.
So I am a lot, and I just think she wanted me to tone it down a bit, but
you're not gonna do that.
It's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So first night that happened, we had this massive falling out, and then we kind of warmed again to each other. And then on the very last night, I was stood on a podium, a bit like this, dancing, and this guy came up behind me, went like that, to put his head between my legs, to put me on his shoulders, so then I'd be above the crowd. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as he did it, there were a plinth above my head. Honest to God. And he knocked me clean out. Last day of holiday, I swear to God, there were these guys we'd met in hotel, all just like trying to drag me to like, do you know, emergency boxes that are all down the street. Honest to God, my face went out here. She got pissed on with me because I'd just ruined all holiday. And then her mum had to pick us up from airport, and I swear to God, I just sat in the back of that car like that. My face went out here.
Oh my God.
I'm not even joking.
Elephant man back.
Honest to God, I'm like, Perry. Do you know, like off Kevin and Perry? Thank you, Mrs. Thank you for taking me home, Mrs.
I'm so much inspiration.
But yeah, my face were a right mess after that holiday. Right mess.
Well, that takes me on nicely to a story when I went to Turkey with my friend.
Turkey's my favourite. I'm that kind of council estate queen.
Well, the first time we'd gone Marmaris, but this time we'd gone Bodrum. So we'd gone, and they had this like nightclub on top of the hotel.
Yeah.
So me and my friend had gone up there, and we were getting last at all inclusive in, you know,
Like
before
you
we
do.
go out on town, you know, so we didn't have to spend much out. And they're so sugary, all the cocktails and stuff.
To do it on purpose.
Yeah, I ended up vomiting over the side of the nightclub onto the
Ground. Like the below ground.
onlookers.
Yeah.
There were people there. So they told me I needed to leave. But it was an open nightclub on top of this roof, so I'm going downstairs and I'm pissed and I'm falling all over the place. And then they lay me down on a sun lounge, you know, outside at pool. And all these workers are coming around me and I go, oh, just leave me alone, you lesbian.
Lesbo!
I wasn't out yet, so I think I was deflecting. So I jump up and my friend's trying to help me, so she jumps over a sun lounger, but bear in mind she's pissed as well. Gets a toe caught under a sunbed, falls flat straight clean out unconscious.
And you're still stuck.
I'm arsehole.
Yeah.
So then ambulance come. Bear in mind, neither of us had got travel insurance. And we were on holiday with her mum, dad and their friend, but they were out. So I was like, fucking hell. So we get taken to hospital.
Yeah.
The hospital is across the road. So they carry her on a stretcher.
They didn't even put her in ambulance. They just carried her over the road.
Yeah, because there was no point. So they carried her on a stretcher and I'm in a wheelchair that's squeaking.
You're both just going across Main Road.
So they go into where we're going to take you to X-ray. She's like, no. So I'm like, no, it'll be thousands. She'll be fine. There was like, she could have brain injury. Well, we'll take the chance. So they wheeled her in there anyway. So when she comes back, she's on an actual hospital bed with dripping her arm, and I'm on a camp bed with a drip in my arm.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, we don't have travel insurance, we're going to have to run.
I'll literally take your own catheter out with cannula even.
What kind of hospital have you been to? So anyway, we're both running down this corridor, we're walking down this corridor. They need some WD-40 on wheels that they've got. The wheelchair one, thing that I had my drip on, and we're hiding in this cleaning cupboard, and I pull hers out and she pulls mine
That
out.
makes me cringe.
And we're like, right, we're just going to have to now leg it across the road. So we get across the road, and as soon as we get back, that's when her mum and dad and that come back. So we're sharing a room with her mum, and dad's sharing a room with their mate.
Yeah.
It was
It was what it was.
Yeah. So we got away with it. Thank God. Next day,
I'm still cringing at that.
The next day, my head's pounding, hers is pounding. I'm like, right, let's treat ourselves. let's get a Turkish bath. Come on. I've seen the room, it looks lovely. So we go down, it's got a steam room, a bath of mud, and then a bed with a curtain on wheels, you know, between it.
Yeah.
Like what you have in olden days. And I'm thinking, this is nice. This isn't bad 40 lira. So I'm laid
Your
there.
skin feels good after one of them though, doesn't it?
Yeah, not everything felt good after that. So I'm laid there on my front with fucking facing all, and I can see his trotters, and he's got proper claws, and I'm thinking, oh, this is nice. And I had on a bikini, you know, where it's ties at back and ties at the side on knicker bits.
And they're like little triangles. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's undone every fucking thing. And he's there and he's massaging me, and I don't like being massaged.
You're not a toucher, are you?
I don't like people touching me.
So why you go for a massage?
I'm paying someone to rub me.
Yeah.
I was very confused at the time. So he's rubbing me and I'm not enjoying it, and she's going, ooh, ooh, and I'm like, ooh, ooh. And then he's on the back of my thighs and he's getting higher and higher.
Near the butt.
Near the butt.
On the butt.
His thumb was at the entrance. And about that much of it must have gone into my anus. I jumped up off this bed on wheels, so wheels went out from under me. And I sit up, top comes down, knickers have come down, I'm stood there, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, massage. I went, you just stuck your thumb up my ass. And he's like, no. I was like, you fucking did. And you know what I should have said then? Smell your thumb.
You should have said, smell your thumb.
Suck your thumb. If you have to look my ass, do it. Dirty bastard. So then I'm mortified and I'm there and I'm like, move. So I pull my curtains around me and she's going, what's happening? I'm like, he's just trying to stick his thumb up my ass. And she's like, right, we'll leave him, blah, blah. So we left and I'm like, right, I'm fucking going to reception. I'm making a formal complaint. So I go to reception, I'm like, your man who does the Turkish bath tried to stick his thumb up my bum. He stuck the tip in. That's sexual assault.
He's getting paid £3.50 for it and you've just got him sacked.
So what? Just keep his thumbs to himself. So they're going, right, okay, we'll log it and blah, blah, I'm going to send it to this person or whatever. I'm like, right, cool. Then, that night, me and my friend go out with the holiday reps.
Yeah, like they do.
But
they
the
do
Turkish,
party nights,
they're not English, they're Turkish, and we're having a good night, but when we come back, one of the men insults us and calls us sluts or something because we won't go back to his room.
Right.
So we're having this big argument, and next day the two women workers come over to us and say, listen, you need to drop your complaint about Turkish bathman, or we're going to tell mummy and daddy that you got drunk and that you've not paid your hospital fees.
How did they know that?
Because the hospital came looking for us, and so they told them that we weren't there, we were just visiting, or that we'd gone home or something.
Yeah.
But
they've used it as leverage.
So it was like, fine. Fine. So anyway, I think I'm funny. So gets to end at holiday, and as mum and dad are putting all stuff in taxi or whatever, I go, I want to make a complaint. This Turkish bath man stuck his thumb up my butt. I'm not dropping it.
So you'd reopened it?
Yeah, I reopened it, so what we're going to do now. So there was like, right, okay, woo. A few weeks later, we were back in England. I'm over the thumb up my ass, store. I'm over the thumb up my bum. I get a letter, and it's from this hotel, and it says, we've looked into it, and there's been other complaints and blah blah blah. So we're going to give you compensation.
I thought you were going to say that it would a bill for hospital.
No. We're going to compensate you, and I'm thinking, yes, we can go back on holiday. You know what my compensation was? Go on. A free Turkish bath.
Shut the fuck up. So you had to physically pay an holiday to go back there to have a free Turkish bath? Yeah, I'd have done it, me. Just to cash in. What, minus his thumbs because they've cut them off?
Hello, ladies.
I rub you.
So yeah, I'd say that was like 50% my fault for getting pissed and vomiting on people.
I've got an hospital abroad story. Mine's one Tenerife though. So I went to Tenerife with my dad. It's just I'm not wanting to go through too much on podcast. So with my dad.
Yeah.
And he just let me do my thing.
Yeah.
It was like my first grown up holiday. Do you know what I mean? You were kind of there, but it was like, go do your thing. I'm just in an emergency.
Yeah.
Which it's a really good job he was. So day one, straight out of room, head to toe, carrot oil. Amazing. You only have what? You can't be that hot. Like this all day, just tanning it out. Carrot oil, carrot oil, carrot oil. Went out that night, decided Jack Daniels, one of my favourite drinks in the world. And just drank Jack Daniels. But they're always stronger on holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
By 11:30, I was passed out in a pub, in a toilet. Nobody could get to me, with an ambulance on its way, because I had alcohol intoxication. I also had 3rd-degree burns from my forehead to my feet. I'll find that picture, because I, honest to God, no old bards. I don't care about anybody showing it. But there's actually a picture of me, a couple of days later, laid in bed, dying, because that was day one of my holiday. I did not get out of bed until it was time to fly home. I'm not even joking. And I'm just like a Belisha Beacon, just laid on bed like that. I'll find it and share it. It's brilliant. But yeah, that was my hospital story. Didn't go down right well because then he were on babysitting duty for a week. No fun. No fun.
I don't have a burn story.
Oh, it were amazing. And you know, like when it started scabbing, I had it all down my shins, but it was like kebab meat. And so
oh, stop it!
yeah, do you not like a good pick?
Yeah, but I don't like to hear it. And I can only deal with my own. It's like I can only deal with my own shit.
You're coming off in sheets.
Snake.
Like Donovan sheet straight from the shin.
My Cyprus holiday was with Marvin.
Yeah.
And for context, Marvin is my long-time friend. He's originally from Germany. I love him. So me and him went on holiday, and it was great. We did all sorts. We did skinny dipping.
Yeah.
We, at the time of our lives, we nearly got murdered. Like we were going around the city. He was in a smart car with this guy, and I was in a smart car with this girl. And I just got with a girl back home. And it was,
So are we out at this point?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
this
we're totally
point.
out.
I've got my first real girlfriend,
Yeah.
and I'm in love, and,
Yeah.
and no one's allowed to even
Lesbian
look at me.
love.
Lesbian love, and
Yeah.
all this, and she's there going, me lick you, and I'm like, no, help me. Like, it was just,
what?
me lick you.
Lick you.
It was a long
Sexually
story.
lick you.
Yeah.
What does you mean kiss?
I don't know. I want women to
Or
find
you just
out.
like gonna
I was
lick
just
your
in this.
face?
I was in this smart car, and I'm like that against the door. Marvin. Like I can hear me. He's in the smart car again. But anyway, we had such a good holiday. His sister was so attentive. Like,
looking after you and
yeah, like if I was in a different room and they were having a conversation and I was speaking in German, and then I walked in, she'd start the conversation again in English. So
she was really good.
she was lovely. Anyway, so it's getting to going home, and we get to airport. My wisdom teeth are coming through. I'm in pain, and I've just had enough. I want to go home. I want to see my new girlfriend and
All that.
yeah. So we're in the airport, and I'm like, Marvin, my tooth hurts, and it's like, fucking hell, flight's not for another couple of hours, and I'm like, and then it comes up on board. The flight to Manchester or Leeds, Bradford, wherever it was, has been delayed by 8 hours.
Oh my god!
And I went, no. And then I went, I know what it is, Marvin. I went, what? I went, you know, Steve. He went, who the fuck's Steve? I went, Steve from Autoglass. What are you on about? I went, there's a crack in the screen, it's coming to fix it. He's going, oh yeah, Steve from Autoglass, oh yeah. By the end of it, it'd been like Chinese whispers, everyone was like, Steve's coming from Autoglass, there's a crack in the screen. And they're giving us out all these vouchers, here's a voucher, here's a voucher. Everyone's being smart, you know, getting a sandwich, I get alcohol.
Of course.
And Marvin's like, I'm so bored I could suck your wisdom tooth. I'm in hysterics. I've had enough at this point. And it keeps going and going and going. And then by the end of it, they said, we're going to have to put you all in hotels. Steve couldn't make it from Autoglass. So we're all on this coach.
The bendy buses.
I don't know, taking us everyone to hotels. When we get there, like, it's loads of British people that are going,
moaning,
shit,
yeah.
Spent fucking €25 for a sandwich, that's fucking more expensive than Molly Bob's. All this. We're on bus, and it's like, oh, Brits on bus, and then Marvin kept standing it up every so often and going, and a German. And I was like, right, anybody who's in a relationship couple can stay together. Friend groups, you might get dropped off at other hotels.
So straight away we was together.
We were together, but he's fucking Campus Christmas. And
he's very gay.
And I'm clearly a lesbian. But they couldn't say anything different, so we'll go in. And he's going, and man who's coming down the thing is going, right, can everyone just settle down because I want to get home tonight? And Marvin's going, you want to get home? You want to get home? We're not even in our own country and you want to get home. And I'm going, shucks, I'm going to get put in fucking Cockroach Hotel, now sit down. So anyway, we get put in this 5-star luxury, nicest
Really
hotel.
nice.
It's got like, you know, antique vases in the
Yeah,
lobby
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. So I'm like, oh, this is nice. So we go up to the room and we've got diarrhea. Or he's got diarrhea.
You've always got diarrhea.
Someone's got diarrhea.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, Marvin, you've locked door, I need a toilet, I need a piss in bath. He's like, you're not pissing in bath, I'm having a shit. And I'm like, Marvin, and he won't let me, so
These things need to happen.
I pissed in a vase. Like
Okay.
a big, antique,
Pissed up?
3,000-year-old
When you
vase.
pissed up.
Our asshole.
Yeah.
So he goes, he comes in the room and he goes, have you fucking pissed in that vase? And I went,
No.
oh yeah. Like, literally, you can't just piss in vases. My card's on this room, my credit card. I'm like, all right. So I'm taking this fucking vase over, tip it over the edge. There's people underneath, covered in my piss. And I'm like, shit. And they're going, no, the fuck's just wrong. So I stuck my head out the window and I went, who did that? That's disgusting, that is. I'm so sorry. Dirty. There's nobody even in there above. Fuck it. And then Marvin's like, you're fucking terrible, you. So he's in the bathroom getting a shower or whatever, and a phone call comes through, and they go, hello, is that Mrs. Krause? And I go, yeah. They go, if you drink anything from the minibar, it will be charged to Mr. Krause's credit card. Yeah, all right then. And then Marvin come out and he went, did someone just ring you? And I went, yeah, it was just a hotel. And I went, what did they say? Oh, they just said that we can drink anything out of the minibar because it's on Jet 2. Oh, sorry. We drank it dry.
What happened when this bill came through?
Still fuming.
Did they just take it straight from his card as well? Didn't
Yeah.
even give him notice?
It was back then when you get bills as well.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Rich, what happened here? I went, I don't know.
They said you were on Jet 2.
I think they're only really holidays that I can really make.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think holiday wise, I'm a different person on holiday now. I'm a nice person. Do you know what I mean? This holiday Tony.
It's like honeymoon period.
Yeah,
isn't it, when you're on
yeah.
holiday?
You can be with somebody 10 years and hate the guts, but you go on holiday with them and it's loving it.
Yeah,
There's
it's
just
good
something
personality.
about being on holiday that makes everybody get on.
Yeah. I remember once, I hate being in bed on holiday because it's so fucking hot. I remember once with one of my exes, we were so hot in the room, we got Lilos and just slept on the balcony.
Yeah, why not?
It was just so hot.
Yeah.
You don't want to be sharing body heat, do you, in that heat? Sticky.
And sticky.
You've got your ass on
People
in that
smell
shit.
different when they sweat when they're hot as well, don't they?
Yeah, it's like sellotape.
It's like more body. Like a lot of body when it's warm.
I don't like body odour.
Well, I've got plenty of that.
End of this month, I'll be going to Tenerife, and if all fun happens on there, which I don't think it will because this time round I'm a parent and I've got a 3-year-old and a sensible partner, so I don't know if I'll have any funny stories, but if there is
Amsterdam next year though. We'll make most of Amsterdam next year.
Oh, I left out the Amsterdam story on the Frank Museum. We'll leave that for another time.
I think we should leave that until we've got a bigger following because that will go one way or the other.
Alright.
Right, I'm calling it a wrap.
Yeah.
Call it a wrap.